The purpose of this example is to show how even with a not very efficient pallet arrangement, we can use the layer editor to produce a pallet that is worthy for shipping. First thing we're going to do is load the data. From the File menu, New Data Sheet, Box on Pallet. We copy the box dimensions and paste them. Okay, now we have our boxes. You see that the pallet we have chosen is not big enough because we have a box that is 1,340 millimeters and we have the maximum length is 1,200, so we will need to assign some overhang. Same thing with the length. We will also add a very high maximum pallet height to make sure that all the products will fit. 3 meters. It won't be that tall, but just make sure that all the 4 boxes will fit. Okay, once this is done, we choose Tools, Calculate Box Shipment. And we produce a result, which is terrible, and there's no way that a pallet can be shipped this way. But we have the layer editor. So we select the pallet, go to Tools, Layer Editor. Okay, the default view is the top-bottom view. So we're going to change the view now. We only see one box, so we select Show Full Pallets to see them all. We need to move these 2 boxes. Okay, so we select the appropriate layer, in this case the 3rd layer, and we'll start moving it. We can move it. You can drag it in any of the direct views, or we can just change the coordinates. This is what we're doing now. Same thing with the upper box. Okay. We also rotate it. Okay, now we change the view. Okay, we still see that this pallet will not work this way, so we'll move this box to one side. We can drag it, or we can also use the coordinates. So that's what we're going to do. We type a number here. When we type a number, the box will move. We see that this is the y-axis, because that's what it says up here. And the box moves to the side. The boxes don't fall automatically because while we're moving them, we need to click on the button, the Organize Boxes button, for that to happen. So let's move this top box. Okay, now we can click on that button. And we already have the boxes laying on the bottom box. Now we will select one. And we can drag it, or we can just click on the y-axis and use the arrow keys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the arrow keys. The left arrow key, it will go down until it hits the other box. Same thing with the last box. The right, click here. With the arrow key, left arrow key, it goes down until it fits in the dimensions of the bottom box. Once this is done, we can change the view, make sure it's okay, and click on the OK button. There we go. We have our pallet, and this pallet is shippable in this way. We can use the detailed report to produce all the data at once, and we can also produce the pallet views. In this case, since we had already added some information for each box, we have a reference drawing that shows which is which. Thank you.